Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? Es su teacher Ricardo Martins. Estamos en nuestra clase de inglés Viajeros y hoy vamos a aprender cómo hacer una reserva en un restaurante. So, let's start with that. Okay, for example, here we have two characters, Carmen, and she's going to make a reservation in a restaurant. So, let's see how it works. Hostess, for example, could be Magnolia, okay? No, sorry. The Magnolia restaurant is going to be the place that we are going to do the reservation. So, in this case, we are going to learn how to make a reservation in a restaurant. It's easier when we are, for example, when we are traveling around the world and we want to take a reservation to eat in a good restaurant. Most of the restaurants have a special system you to call to make a reservation. So it's important that you learn how to do it in English, because here in Spain, for example, there is a lot of options that you can do a reservation, like first, then go without reservation, because everybody knows that wait with somebody to take a seat when you want to eat in a restaurant is not good. It's really I don't know, I don't like it. For example, when I go to the Genos or something that is really normal, also they ask you if you have a reservation, only to do a call first. If you have made a call first to them and you have a reservation, it's different the situation. But if you have to wait in the line, where if you are starving of and you want to eat and you have to wait for having a table or something, it doesn't look good. Also, if you having a first date with somebody and you make that person wait with you in a line to eat in a restaurant, it is not going to look good. So let's here, for example, learn how to make a reservation in a place that is not speaking Spanish, like in Spain, because here in Spain we speak Spanish and we can call anytime we want to make the reservation, and that's all. So we are going to learn how to do it outside Spain. So here we have hostess, Magnolia restaurant, can I help you? Hello, I would like to reserve a table for dinner on Sunday. You look that. Hello, I would like. You always use the modal verbs to look polite. When you use would with like, you are making it an question, but in a way of politeness. So let's try to use to would. I would like. Okay. So it will make polite our wishes and demands and everything. So let's continue with that. Hello, I would like to reserve a table for dinner on Sunday. Okay, what time would you be arriving? We would arrive around 7 p.m. So the next question. Okay, what time would you be arriving? So you use would you be arriving? You ask the hostess is asking you what time you will be there, for example, because it's the first question that they want to know. And you specify the time because they classify the person by the time, by the call. So if you call first and you make a reservation for that moment, that hour, you have that hour for you. If you don't arrive on time, you will have problems because maybe they leave the table to other persons. So those persons that are waiting on the line. So you have to be on time if you have a reservation. We are usually open at 7 p.m. from Monday through Saturday, but are closed from 4:30 to 7 p.m. To 7:30 p.m. as on Sundays. Would you like to come around 7:30 p.m.? Yes, that works too. Perfect. How many people would you be coming? Look, first they show you how is their schedule, how is their time of the restaurant open and close. You to make an idea of what time you can be in the restaurant or making a reservation. So it's perfect. Perfect. How many people would be coming? So next you ask how many people is going to come to the reservation, if it is for 2, for 3, for 4, because they need to know how many people they need to put in a table. So perfect. How many people will be coming? 4 people. All right. May I please have your name? In a correct way, politely way, she is asking if she can have your name so to make a reservation. Yes, my name is Carmen Rojas. Alright, Mr. Rojas, you can have a reservation for 4 people at 7:30 on Sunday. Do you need anything else? Yes, I just wanted to ask if there is parking available at the restaurant. This is an important question because if you're going to arrive by car or something, you need to know if they have service to park. Also, they need to know your name. Yes, my name is Carmen Rojas because it's the name that you will say at the first time in the entrance of the restaurant. They will ask you, good morning or good evening, good evening, sir or lady. Could I have your name? Or do you have a reservation? Could I have your name? And then you say your name, and that's okay because they have all your information in the reservation, so they know where you're going to be, what table, what time, etc. Or what everything about you that you said, if you want something or another thing. So it's important you to arrive on time and say your name to the people in the entrance to have a reservation. Hostess, yes, I just wanted to ask if there is parking available at the restaurant. Yes, there is. Great, thanks so much. Thanks you for calling Magnolia. See you soon. That's important, if they have parking or not. Some restaurants have space to put the cars, other restaurant doesn't have the space to put the cars. So you have to ask if they have or not. So other restaurant doesn't have. And so let's see what happened here. Doesn't have. And so hostess, you can see the translation in Spanish here. You to clarify your ideas. Closet, that is a common word that we use a lot. Reservation, that you have here. Dinner or supper, okay. Open, so parking lot, garage, table. You have a lot of translation here to be in the dialogue. So here, for example, I just wanted to know is an example of an indirect question. That's so important. You have to remember that if you have, for example, something that you want to know, you have to ask first. I just wanted to know if you have, for example, this service, if you have these dishes, if you have this food, if you have special food for vegan people, if you have food for allergic people, if you have something that so important that we will see in the next class. that how to manage if you have an allergic thing, or if you are vegan, or if you want to say something to the waiter or the waitress about something that you cannot eat. So let's continue the next class, and in the way of know how to make a reservation in a restaurant. It's so important that you continue to watch all the things that we are going to learn. So have a nice day, and I wait for you that after this situation you can travel a lot and eat a lot strangest food or greatest food around the world. So see you soon, and thank you for coming. Goodbye.